everyone, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday morning. It is about 9:15. So I thought it was time for another little vlog. Maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days, who knows. I've just washed my face. That's why I've got my headband on, because I'm going to show you the skincare routine I do on a morning. It's really cold this morning, by the way. It feels like proper winter today. So, oops, knocking you over. So yeah, good skincare routine is always useful in the winter. I've just washed my face with this Symbiosis London cleanser that I got in the OK Beauty box not long ago. It says white peony and peel moist, enlightening and exfoliating cleansing gel, and it says it's a gentle exfoliator. I can't feel any exfoliating bits in it, any scrubby bits, but my face feels really soft. I've used this a few times now and I really do like it, but apparently it's worth £53. I don't know if I would want to pay £53 for it, which is why I think things like the OK Beauty box are a good thing, because you can sample things and you get to use them for a while. And maybe I'll get them again in the OK Beauty box. That would be good. But I don't know if I'd pay £53 for it. So I've just cleansed my face. So now I'm going to just put some toner on it. This is the Boots Glycolic Acid toner that I bought a few weeks ago as well. It's okay. I mean, it's as toners go. It's fine. Just to take the residue of the cleanser off my face. It feels a little bit, this toner feels a little bit oily after you've put it on, but not especially oily, so it doesn't kind of leave like that oily residue. So just wipe that all over my face. So I'll chat as I'm doing this. I didn't do a video last week. You might have noticed there was no video up on my Geordie Grandma channel, though I did manage to get one up on the other channel, the Books with Karen. And that was because I felt like all week I was kind of waiting for things. I had ordered a few things online for Christmas presents and I was waiting for them coming. Sorry, I feel like I've got something in my eye there. And I was waiting for them coming, and I've found with delivery people, if you're not waiting at the front door for them knocking, then they'll knock and go away and don't leave your parcel. So I felt like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go out of the room. I felt like last week was quite hassling, so I didn't get a video done. And we actually got something delivered we'd ordered something off eBay. And it was delivered by Royal Mail, and the app had said, your parcel has been delivered, handed to the resident. They certainly didn't hand it to me. I didn't get it. There was no parcel. And you know how they take a picture to prove that they've delivered something? The picture was of a front door, no number, just the front door, and kind of the top of the parcel, so you couldn't even see what the address was on the parcel. And it wasn't our front door. So we thought, well, I don't know where they've delivered it to. So Warren went down to the sorting office the next day and said, where is this parcel? And the postman that had delivered it was in the room at the time, and he had said, oh, I must have put it through the wrong door. I don't know what happened. That's not really good enough, is it? You know, all you got to do is put the flipping number that's on the parcel into the right door number. So apparently they put a note through this door to say, if you've got this parcel, can you send it back to the sorting office? Well, you just think, if you get a parcel that's not got your door number on it and it's kind of on the same street, you would just go and post it through that person's door. But no, I don't know what's happened. Don't know whether the people have moved out, there's nobody in there, or they've gone on holiday or what, but there was no parcel. Postman haven't got the parcel back. So they say they're going to refund her, but that could take a couple of weeks. I mean, it wasn't very expensive. I think it was about 20 quid, but you know. So we've had to order it again. So that was a hassle. So I'm very loath to order things online, because it's just, you don't know whether you're going to get it or not. you know, some things get chucked in your garden behind the bin and you don't know it's there, and maybe left with a neighbour and they haven't told you, they haven't put a card through the door, so the neighbour sits with it for a fortnight thinking you're going to call for it. Nightmare. Has anybody else had those problems? So that's enough of the post. So the next thing I'm going to do after I've done the toner, I'm going to put the Boots collagen serum on. So it's just a very liquidy, it's quite a liquidy texture. So I'm just going to rub that on my skin. I do like a serum. The other one, the one I think I mentioned last week, which was the Wild Science Control Switch Repair Serum. I've been using that a couple of times a week on a night, and that's really nice. It is a very liquidy serum, but it is a nice serum. Makes my skin feel good. I feel like I've got a bit of a rosy glow there. So that is the serum. And then sometimes I use this Boots Collagen Moisturiser, but I'm going out today, so I want a little bit of a glow. So I'm going to use the Body Shop's Vitamin C Glow Moisturising Moisturiser, because I just think this gives us a little bit of a glow. I'm not going to put any makeup on. I'm going to the Metrocentre with Nicola, so I might do a little bit of filament when I'm in there. She needs a Grinch jumper for Ashton for his carol service at school. Apparently he's he's 9 now, and he's getting very fussy about the clothes he wears. She says I can't just buy him clothes and take them, because he'll say, Mother, I'm not wearing, Mum, I'm not wearing that. 9 years old. I mean, Harriet does the same, and she's only 6. So yeah, we're going to get a Grinch jumper in the Metrocentre. So that should be fun. I've actually finished my Christmas shopping. Finished it on the 30th of November. That is unheard of for me to finish my Christmas shopping before December. But I was very organised this year. After last year, with Warren's chemotherapy and everything, and not knowing whether he was having the stem cell transplant or anything, last December is just a little bit of a blur. We didn't know whether Christmas was happening or what. So this year, I find I'm more present in it, if you see what I mean, which is good. So let's just take this hairband off and see the state of the hair. Doesn't look too bad, actually. I might just run the straighteners through it. So yes, I'm finished my Christmas shopping. We just have to wrap it now. I hate wrapping. Warren does the wrapping for the Christmas presents. He enjoys that kind of thing. When we used to do eBay, we used to be eBay resellers. He did all the wrapping for that, the box and the parcel up. He enjoyed it. So he does the wrapping, and I write the labels out and stick them on. That's my job. And of course, I'm usually the one that, even though he comes Christmas shopping with us, I would say it was more me than him, but he'd probably disagree with that. So I'm going to straighten my hair, and then I'll probably catch up with you when I'm at the Metrocentre. So we're now at the Metrocentre. We've come to Starbucks for a drink and something to eat. I'm with Nicola.
Hi.
She has dyed her hair. She's dyed her hair black. What did you say?
I like your phone case.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. This is a festive toasty.
What's in it? Chicken and stuffing and
stuffing.
Unfortunately, they don't do a vegetarian version of that. So I've got some fruit toast. Nicola has got
eggnog latte. It's really nice. I had my first one yesterday.
Eggnog latte.
It's like, it tastes a bit like custard, but I really like that kind of thing.
I don't think I've ever had eggnog.
Well, my first time was yesterday, so.
And I've got an Americano. And after this, we're going to go and get Ashton's.
He wants the Grinch Christmas jumper because he's got his Christmas carol service next week. So
oh.
I showed him a few different ones, and that's the one he wanted, so well, he has shopped for it.
Metrocentre. It was a bit of a disaster, wasn't it?
Well, everywhere's sold out of Christmas jumpers. Well, he wants a certain jumper. He wants the Grinch one. They had none left in Primark. Well, it's typical H&M. They didn't have his size left for the Grinch jumper. And then,
they must have been popular for 9-year-olds.
Yeah. We went in Zara, but there wasn't really any Christmas kids clothes in Zara, was there?
We did get a couple of things, so we got a couple of gifts for people.
I got, so
which
it's for
we'll
two
not
people.
see.
So that's that done.
Yeah, we're going to go to the Team Valley now. It's like a retail world kind of place, and have a look in Asda, George at Asda, see if they've got any.
Yeah, if I haven't, I'll
jumpers
just
there.
have to order it.
Yeah.
I wanted to have it today, so I didn't really want to order, but
Yeah, I didn't do any filming in the Metrocentre because it's busy.
Starbucks.
Yeah, I filmed the Starbucks. Well, that will have been on before this bit. Because there's lots of people about, and I feel like when you start filming, people just walk in front of you. So I didn't do any. So we're going to go to the Team Valley now. So I'll see you later.
We'll keep you updated on the
On the jumper.
log.
I mentioned on, I think it was on my last video, that I'd had a Bluecrest Health Assessment. I was gifted it free in exchange for talking about it on YouTube, and I was really happy with the way it went. If you haven't seen that, I will link to that video at the end here. But I was really happy with the way the health assessment went, and I said I would get back to you when I got my results through. So they do send you this booklet. I'm just hiding my address here. They send you this booklet, which is quite a comprehensive analysis of all of the tests you've had, and gives you all of the results. You can access them online as well, as and when they're coming in, but it's nice to have it in this booklet form. So they tell you all of the tests that you have had, so it tells you everything on the pages, and that you can have a personal 15-minute GP consultation over the phone if you want to discuss any of the results that have come through. So I'm just going to show you a couple of mine. This was an essential proteins and iron blood test that they did, and as you can see, it's got the, as I explained the last time, they have green, amber and red dots for your results. So green if everything's fine, and red if you need to speak to your GP about it, and amber if it's kind of on the borderline. And this one says your results have been given a red flag as one or more is outside of the recommended ranges. We advise you to discuss this result with a GP for further advice. So it's nice that they're flagging that up. This one is something called the TIBC, which is total iron and binding capacity, something to do with how it transports iron through your blood. I'm not sure, but mine looks like it's the range is between 50 and 76, and mine is 93. So the next time I speak to my GP, I'll probably ask them or use the 15 minutes free with their GP and see what they say about it. But obviously my own GP's got my records and they will know more about it. They've also got quite a good analytical result for my heart rhythm. They did an ECG, so you can see everything is mostly green on there. There's a couple of ambers, so nothing much to be worried about. They haven't actually said to speak to me doctor about any of those, so that's good. But to be fair, most of the 98% of the results in here were green, so that's good. But it is nice to have that, because if it did flag things up, there may be things that I hadn't been tested for and wouldn't have thought to get tested for. So I do think every now and again it is worth kind of paying the money to have a private health assessment. I have done that many years ago in the past. It wasn't with Bluecrest, I can't remember who it was with, but definitely the experience I've had with Bluecrest was definitely worth it. I would highly recommend them. If you do want to book your own Bluecrest appointment, I do have a discount code with a link for a 10% discount. If you wanted to go and book your own, you can book it through that link, and I will put it in the description box below. So thanks to Bluecrest for offering me that health assessment. I really appreciated it. It's now Wednesday. We didn't manage to get the Christmas jumper. They were just no Grinch jumpers for a 9-year-old boy anyway, so she was going to go home and ask Ashton if he wanted a different jumper. So I don't know what the outcome of that was. If I find out, I'll let you know. I'm just about to go into a YouTube live for my Books with Karen channel, where we're discussing the book of the month. So that's at 2 o'clock. I haven't really done very much this morning. I had to finish the book that I'm reviewing on the YouTube live. So I did that this morning. Just kind of been doing some houseworky kind of things. So yeah, I'll catch up with you later. I'd been to Home Bargains with Nicola last week because I was intending to do a weekly vlog last week. I just didn't get round to it. And I did a video of my Home Bargains haul. So instead of just leaving it out and just deleting it, I'm going to put it in here. So this was a Home Bargains haul from last week. I've just been to Home Bargains, so I thought I would show you what I got. I spent about £42. It was absolutely packed in Home Bargains. Obviously everybody's doing their Christmas shopping. I've almost finished my Christmas shopping. I've only got a couple of things left to get. So not even December. I'm quite pleased with myself for that. So I haven't bought loads. It's probably not very interesting, but I like to watch these, so I thought I would show you. I picked up some file trays, 8-pack there, some large ones, and I also got some ones that are like half the size. They're really useful for when we make a chili or a bolognese, just to freeze them as well. I've got some walnut halves, like them for putting in yogurt. Now I got this for myself. I thought it was really, really cute. It's a Kawaii Dreamer phone case. I mean, I'm a grown woman and I wanted this. I just thought that is really cute. It's got the little bear on it. Yeah, you might think I'm crazy, but I just thought that was really nice. And I don't think that was very expensive. I think it was about $1.99. So yeah, I'm going to be putting that on my phone. I picked these up because these looked really nice. Planet Deli 4 plain kebab breads. I thought they looked quite interesting. You could kind of just put hummus on the top and then layer some salad on and maybe some other stuff. Obviously Warren will have them for actual kebabs. But yeah, I thought they looked quite interesting, so I got those. I got a box of Felix 7 Plus fish selection and jelly for Milo. These were only $3.95 a box, and I think they're about £5 in Sainsbury's. So yeah, I got one of those. I got some shower gel, tropical coconut and shea butter original sauce for Warren. And I got the original sauce, tingly mint and tea tree for me. Now Warren says he says don't let that anywhere near me because his skin would just go explode in a rash because he's got very sensitive skin. So the coconut one's for him and the mint and tea tree for me. I picked up some Astonish fabric refresher, cotton fresh. I did get another one a couple of months ago, and I can't remember what the scent was, but I didn't like it. It was really sickly, the scent. So I picked that one up instead. Now Nicola said she'd used this and it was really good, so I got one of these. It's a Sevi floor cleaner, pet friendly. It does smell quite nice. It smells like clean floors, clean kitchens. So yeah, she said it was good, so I thought I would get one of those as well. Nicola did go to Home Bargains as well. She always spends more than I do though. But I guess she would because she's got the 2 kids to buy for. I picked up one of these fairy washing up liquids, clean and fresh, pomegranate and grapefruit flavour. Scent, don't drink it. I also got some cod liver oil and fish oil supplements. There's 180 capsules in there, 1 a day, 500 milligrams. I don't eat a lot of fish anymore, so because I don't eat meat either, I feel like I'm not getting the proper oils, the omega-3s, so I thought I would take a supplement, so I thought I'd try those ones. I got a tin of chickpeas and a tin of kidney beans. They're always handy to have in the cupboard. Picked up these for Harriet, so I'm hoping she's not watching this video. I don't think she watches me vloggy kind of videos, so yeah. This just looked really good. It's a Kawaii Dreamer, so it's the same as my phone cover. and it is a squishy creation set. Design, colour and decorate your own characters. And it comes with the 3 little squishies. It's got some fluffy paints, some glitters and some felted pens to decorate them with. Now that was only $6.99, which I thought was really good, actually really good value for what you get in there. It's also got some stickers in there, I can see. She does like squishies. So yeah, I only wanted something else small for her. Kind of low priced, I mean. So I thought that was ideal. So if you've got a little girl that likes this kind of thing, that may be worth picking up in Home Bargains. And I also got her this, not for Christmas, just for the next time she comes, the Elf on the Shelf Search and Find book, which looks quite fun. It's got lots of things to do in here, activities, different things to find. One of these ornaments is not like the other one. Can you spot it? So I thought that was quite fun. It's a little bit like a Where's Wally, I suppose. Christmas cooking one. It was only $1.79, so I thought I would pick that up as well. That's just for the next time she comes, not for Christmas. And in the last bag, told you it wasn't really that interesting. A couple of shower flowers. I always like to change them every so often because they get a bit manky looking. Picked up a couple of these yogurts for Warren, Nomadic Strawberry. He quite likes those, so I got him 2 of those. I've got some apples, really been enjoying apples lately as well, which is not great for me because the acid in them isn't good for your teeth, and my teeth aren't the best. So yeah, but I do like an apple. I've got some Dove Classic Fresh deodorant. I like that deodorant. Picked up some cotton pads for my cellar water, that kind of thing. Nail varnish remover. Picked up a pack of whole grain rice, always handy to have in the cupboard. And last but not least, a pack of paracetamol. So that was my Home Bargains haul. I've just finished my live stream on my book club channel and really enjoyed it. I have a few people on with us just who are subscribers and want to join in the chat, and they come on camera with us, and it's just so much fun. We just have a good laugh really in the chat. So yeah, that was fun. It's now 3 o'clock. I was just going to share with you this. I bought, and as well as buying those Revolution and William Morris advent calendars, I also got this calendar, which is a mystery escape room advent calendar. I think I have mentioned this on my book channel, but not on this channel, so you may have seen it before. And it's 24 secrets are hidden in Bramblewood Cabin. Will you solve them all before Christmas? And each day there is, you get a page of telling you what's happening. You've just got to the cabin, and the first day was there's a lockbox on the door, but the note that had the code on got all wet and you can't see the number properly, so you have to figure out what the number of that lockbox was. And then the next day you're now in the cabin, so you get like photo of the cabin, and then you get some more text about what's going on. And the Wi-Fi is not working, so you get some clues and you need to solve what the Wi-Fi code was. So that was day 2. And then day 3, which I haven't done yet, you've got the blurb of what's going on. So you are in the cabin, you've got the Wi-Fi, but the lights aren't working because the fuse box the fuses have gone apparently. So you need to get into the fuse box, but there is a lock on the door for that as well. So you need to solve the clue to get in to the fuse box. So it just goes along like that, and it's just really fun. And you can get there's QR codes on each day, so you scan those to get hints, and you can put in what you think your solution is, and it'll tell you if you're right or not, and it'll also give you the solution when you ask for it. They are also in the back of the book if you didn't want to use a QR code. And I just think it's so much fun. They're not easy. They're definitely not easy clues, but I'm really enjoying that, and I would definitely buy one of these again. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit different for an advent calendar, highly recommend that. I'll leave the link to it in the description box below, even though it's like the 3rd of December now or something. Still worth having. Still thought it was quite good. So I don't think we're doing very much tonight. It is Wednesday, and I know it's anything can happen Wednesday, but we're not doing anything tonight. I don't think anyway. I've taken a bolognese, a veggie bolognese out of the freezer for tea. Does anybody ever do that? They take something out of the freezer for tea, and then when it gets closer to tea time, you just think, I don't know if I really want that, but I've taken it out, so I'm going to have it. So if I hadn't taken anything out, anything can happen Wednesday. Could have been we'll go out for food, but because I've taken that out, we're not going to be doing that. So yeah, I'm going to sit and have a cup of coffee now. So I'll come back to you when I've got something else to say. It's Thursday. It's 9:05. I've been up since about 4 o'clock this morning. I woke up at 3:30. I'd cramp in my foot. So I got out of bed. Milo was meowing, so I went and fed her. Because if I don't, she just continues to meow. She's very old. I don't think she remembers that it's the middle of the night. So I fed her, and then I stayed up. So I've just potted around. I've just got ready. I'm putting makeup on today. We're going to go to B&Q this morning. I need a bath panel and a toilet seat. I really need a new bathroom, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So the bath panel and the toilet seat is the next best thing. So we're going to go and have a look in B&Q and see if we can get one there. Warren was going to paint the bathroom, the skirtings, the door and everything, and the walls. I had said just the skirtings and the door, but he says no, the walls need done as well. So we'll let him do it. I don't think he's going to do it this week, but he says he's going to do it before Christmas, so hopefully he will. So last night I did a bit of watercolour painting. If you watched my Grabby Box Advent Calendar unboxing, you'll have seen I got some bookmarks in there with a little palette of watercolours to paint the bookmarks with. So I'm just going to put a little clip in here of me painting it. I'll speed it up so it's not, it's only a few seconds. But this was the finished result. Not the best I've ever done, but I think that looks quite nice. I quite like these bookmarks. There was 12 in the box, one for each month obviously, and it's got a little reading tracker on the back so you can tick off what books you've read. I don't think I'm going to read one every day of January, but we can tick them off on there. But I just thought that looked quite pretty and I enjoyed doing it, so I'll get to doing the rest of those as the weeks go on. I haven't done much else from that Grabby Advent Calendar. Harriet and Ashton were here a couple of weeks ago and they were using the pens to draw with and colour in, like their own pictures. They like to draw their own stuff and then colour them in. And they were impressed with the pens, and so was I actually. Once we started using them, we coloured in a few of the little Christmas decorations that were in there. And we tried the shrink key rings. I'll just show you how they turned out. So we did 3 of the little shrinky keyring things. So you coloured them in, then you put them in the oven and they're supposed to shrink. Then you take them out and you put the hard and you put the little keyring thing in. We did 3. This is the 2 that came out. One of them cracked. I obviously took these, I left them in the oven too long. Didn't leave them in very long, but it was obviously too long. You watch as they kind of curl up, but they'd obviously curled up too much and were too hard, and I was unable to flatten them. So that is how they turned out. That's my little robin thing, and this is Harriet's little elf thing. Yeah, so I don't think they're going to work. We've still got a few left, so I'll try it again and not leave them in as long. But once I tried to flatten the other one, it just cracked. So yeah, and this one I snapped the top off, so that's not going to work as a key ring. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I am quite impressed with that calendar. The pens are really good. The glitter pens, I love the brush paint pens. They're really good. Yeah, and the watercolours are quite decent as well. So that was what I did last night. We also watched the final episode of season 3 of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which I think I'd got a little bit sick of towards the end because they seemed to just be talking about the same couple of things all the way through, and it was like, oh, just get on with it. Yeah, so we finished that. I finished watching RuPaul's Drag Race UK. I love that program. It's really fun. When I'm doing a try on for YouTube, or when I'm showing you something that I'm wearing, I always want to say category is because they do that on Drag Race when they start the runway. Category is eleganza extravaganza. So maybe I should do a video like that, but not in drag. So I'll get back to it when I've been to B&Q. I'm back from B&Q. We did get the bath panel and the toilet seat. The bath panel is like a dark grey panel type. And so I got a grey toilet seat as well. So I'm thinking, do I need to change the colour scheme in my bathroom? But we'll see. So I'm pleased I got those. They got, mind, there's some toilet seats are really expensive. Like that. There was one for like 80 something pound for a toilet seat. I'm thinking, really? I'm only going to sit on it. So yeah, I got a cheaper one. I think the one I got was only about £35 or something. Even that, quite expensive. So while I was at B&Q, I popped into Aldi, which is the one I don't normally go to, and it's a much nicer Aldi than my local one. They seem to have more in, and it's more organised and tidier. So I popped into there. I thought I would just show you what I got. Nothing very interesting, really. I picked up a double pack of the Blitz kitchen roll. I think that was only £2.70 or something, which I thought was a really good bargain. I thought I would get that. Washing up liquid. We got a 6-pack of baked beans. They always come in handy to have in the cupboard. Warren wanted to pick these up. Some decorative stencils for the window where you spray the fake snow on, and I thought we'd put them on the French doors in the kitchen. So also that had to come with a can of snow spray. So I'll let him sort that out. Also picked up some of these Rice Krispie Squares for the grandkids. They like those. I remember my kids eating those when they were younger as well. They've been around quite a while. Warren also picked this up, the Sauce Shop Cranberry Hot Honey. He bought himself a big gammon joint the other week, which has been in the freezer. So I think he's going to do that with his gammon. Yeah, that sounds actually nice, cranberry hot honey. Also, Warren picked up a packet of Schwartz air fry bangin' chicken seasoning. I suppose you could put it on things other than chicken. I also picked up this that I saw, this lovely crossword compendium. This is for me. Over 275 challenging puzzles to solve. And they're quite big, so I can see them. They also had these in a word search and in a Sudoku, and I just think that's a really nice, that would make a really nice gift for somebody if you were looking for something. It says $14.99 on the back, but I think it was $3.99. So yeah, I was very happy to see that. This is also Warren. Some Thornton's classic chocolates, deliciously British flavours. Yeah, I do like Thornton's chocolates, but he put those in. And lastly, I saw these little colouring books, Cozy and Calm, Cute and Bold Colouring. It was £1.49, and I just thought it was so cute. And I quite like colouring books that have got the big pictures in that you don't have to concentrate too much on. So Harriet might want to do some, but I'll definitely sit and do some of those. I mean, that just looks so cute. It's quite relaxing to sit and colour it. So yeah, that's what I got from Aldi. I ordered another box box from OK Beauty, which I think I talked about on a video a couple of weeks ago. So I got an email from them to say they had a sale on their autumn beauty box. So I decided to get that. And they also said, do you want the mystery box? I can't remember how much that was separately, but altogether it came to about £26. And because I liked the OK Beauty boxes I've already had, I decided to get them. So they've just come, so I thought I'd show you what was in them. 5 items in here. So I got I think it's called Figs and Rouge Glow and Prime Secret Radiance Moisture Cream. So you can use this as a primer under your foundation, or you can use it as a moisturiser. I've actually used it today as a moisturiser. I thought I would open it and see what it was like. Yeah, it's quite nice. So we'll see how that goes. There's also something called Grace and Stella Rose Spray Hydrating Facial Spray. It says use in the mornings to wake up your skin before or after makeup application, or whenever you need a quick refresh. Spray 10 to 12 inches from your face as needed. So I just want to smell what it's like, if I can get into the box. So it's not a setting spray, it's just to kind of refresh your skin, which I've never really used one of these kinds. I've just used the setting sprays. I think I may have used a cooling one once in the summer. So that's what the little bottle looks like. What does it smell like? It's got a very, oh, that's really nice actually. I'm going to spray it on my hand and get a better sniff of it. That actually smells really lovely. It's a very light rose scent. Oh, it smells like a rose garden. That's really lovely. I'll definitely be trying that one. Very nice. The stuff I've had from OK Beauty boxes before has been really nice, and it's more expensive than things I would ordinarily buy. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. The next thing is a nail varnish, Nail Kind. It says quick dry. So it's in a little packet. I think they put them in these little packets just in case anything happened and it spilled. So it is a nice kind of, oh, that's a nice colour. It's like a purpley pink colour. It's a nice Christmassy colour, that, I think. Let's just see what it looks like. Yeah, that looks really nice. Don't do my nails very often because I feel like I don't do them very well. And it usually chips quite quickly. So I don't tend to do my own nails that often. This one is called Darling You. But yeah, I will give that a try because that is a very pretty colour. Might get Nicola to do my nails for us because she's good at it. And the other 2 things in the box kind of go together. And this is from FUL, or Full, if you want to call it that. All-rounder, hydrating, nourishing and anti-frizz shampoo. Now I got a shampoo and conditioner in one of the other boxes and I really liked them. This is a different brand, so I'll definitely look forward to trying that. It says vegetable collagen, biotin, squalene and hyaluronic acid. So that's good that it's for anti-frizz because I do have that problem. And the other one is also from the same brand, Full. Intense moisture, nourishing and hydrating, but this is a hair mask, not the conditioner. I'm not overly keen on hair masks because you usually have to leave them on for about 10 minutes and then go and wash it off. Well, if I'm doing it in the shower, what do I do for 10 minutes? I don't want to stand in the shower for 10 minutes. Yeah, so we'll have to see. Shea butter and organic coconut oil, which does sound nice, so I will be giving those a go. Let's put that on the floor. And in the mystery box, there is quite a few products in here. So I'll just take them out. You usually get one of these in the boxes, and I can't see one of these in the mystery box. So maybe they just chuck them in, see what they've got left, and you don't get the card. But never mind, if I don't know what they're supposed to do, I can always look them up online. So I've got a Hello Skin Bio Collagen Firming Treatment Mask. I always like a face mask, so that should be good. Cleanse skin, remove protective film on both sides, leave on until mask becomes transparent. Remove the mask and let the skin absorb the remaining essence by gently patting the skin. That sounds nice. It says, create a protective barrier, restore the skin's elasticity, smooth fine lines, and deliver intense hydration for a firmer, more youthful complexion. I don't know if it does that, but they do feel nice, so we'll use that. The next thing is a Disciple Dreamy Skin Retinol Night Oil. I do like to use a face oil at night. It says regenerating, firming and brightening night oil for daily use. So let's have a look what this is like inside. It's a little bottle with a dropper. Let's see if it's got a smell. Maybe a slight scent. I'm not picking up anything in particular. But yeah, I will let you know how that goes in a future video. Sorry, I feel like I'm very close to the screen here. So what else have we got? We've got another one of these now. I was just talking about this. I think it was maybe earlier on this video. The Symbiosis London White Peony and Peel Moist Enlightening and Exfoliating Cleansing Gel. Now I remember saying this was £53. And I didn't know if I would buy it, but I'd be happy to receive another one. So I'm very happy to receive another one because I do like this. I've been using this quite regularly. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. And also there's something else in here that I also liked and was going to buy again. I'm not sure how much it is, but it is the Sunset and Sunlit Shine shampoo and conditioner that I got in the last box. This is really nice shampoo and conditioner from Wild Science. Shea butter and coconut oil for the conditioner, rose water and sea salt for the shampoo. That is really nice. I don't know how much it costs to buy. These are 40ml tubes, so I'm assuming these are not full-size tubes. So yeah, very happy to receive those again. The next thing I got is an Earth Skin London Glow Fusion Shimmer Gel. Interesting. So this, do you just use this as a moisturizer to put a bit of shine on? I guess you'd maybe just put it on across your décolletage and your neck and maybe your arms if you've got a sleeveless top on. Let's see if it's got a smell. It's got a little safety cap on it there. Let's take that out. Just put some onto my hand so we can have a look. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Rub it in. I'm going to get a glowing hand. Probably just gives you a little bit of a shimmer. Yeah, I can see a little bit. It feels nice. It feels nice on my skin. I think I can smell like a coconut. Almond maybe's in there. Yeah, quite nice. I don't know if I'll use that around winter time, but definitely maybe more towards the spring and summer. That might be something, unless I'm wearing something where I'm flashing my neck off over Christmas. The next thing is from Luna by Luna, and this is a highlighter. I do like a highlighter, but there's only so much highlighter you can get through. So these will probably last me forever. This is a pretty colour. This is called Moonbeam. Just open, come in a little tub. Let's just open it. There we go. That's what it looks like. Do a bit of a swatch. So quite a subtle highlighter. So yeah, that would be nice for the Christmas time. Nice gold shimmer on there. Never heard of Luna by Luna, but we'll be happy to try that. What else have I got in here? I have got a Bubble Tea Hydrogel Lip Mask. I've never used a lip mask before. That looks quite fun. It says vitamin E green tea for instantly smoother lips. I don't know that I've got rough lips, but I guess they get dry during the winter. I have heard of bubble tea, but never tried it. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. I have a Bloom and Blossom Hands Up age-defying hand cream. You can't go wrong with a hand cream. I do like a hand cream. Let's see what this is like. I don't know if I can smell anything there. I think it must have a safety thing on. Yes, it does. How many times have you done that? Tried to squeeze the tube and hadn't realised there was one of those on it, thinking, why is this not coming out? Right, let's have a look. Just put some onto my finger there. So it's a white cream. Just put it onto my other hand that I put that shimmer on. Yeah, that feels nice and moisturising. I've been using that, the mud masky thing that I got out of the other OK Beauty box. I've been putting that on my hands on a night time before I go to bed, and that's really nice. I like that. But yeah, this, oh, that smells lovely. That smells like a spa. I don't know what scent it is. I can't see, but that does smell very spa-like. Yeah, I'll be happy to use that. What else? We've got 2 more items in this box. I've got another item that I've gotten before from the OK Beauty box, and this is the Bourjois Contour Black Eyeliner, which I really, really like and use it. That is my go-to eyeliner. So I'm very pleased to receive another one. Yeah, really like these. I actually got one in green as well. I bought it myself from Amazon. Yeah, really like the Bourjois Contour eyeliners. So I don't mind that I've got products here that I've already had in a previous box, because I've really enjoyed them, and it means I don't have to buy another one, a replacement myself. I can just continue to use it, so that's good. And the last thing, oh, this looks nice. This is a Revolution Shimmer Bomb lip gloss with vitamin E. Wow, look at that. That's like a purpley colour. It says vitamin E gloss. So let's have a look. Take the plastic wrapping off so I can get into it. That colour looks beautiful. Let's have a look. Let's open it up. That's a big doe foot applicator. And we put some on. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh, that's very shimmery. I like that. That's not like a daily thing. I wouldn't wear that on a daily basis, but for a night out, or Christmas maybe, that is a lovely shimmer. It's definitely got a bit of a purpley sheen to it. It doesn't feel too sticky. I'd be quite happy to put that on, maybe even instead of a lipstick, just a bit of lip liner and that gloss. That is really nice. I do like Revolution makeup. That calendar that I opened a few weeks ago, I'm really enjoying the makeup from that. So yeah, I'm really happy with those 2 boxes for £26. I think I've got a good deal there, and I'll definitely be getting more from them. I don't get it on a regular basis, like I said, but if they do send me an email, it seems like a very appealing deal, then I will get it. So I'm very happy with that. So I think I'm going to finish the video there with this lovely lip gloss on. I feel like I should go somewhere now that I've got this on. I'm going to finish the video there. So I hope you found it interesting, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.